I'm Tony.
I'm Melissa, and we're from Dapper Kitty Music.
We're here to talk about
And show you
various tongue drums. That sounds very nice. So Melissa, which tongue drum do we have here today?
This is the Meinl Sonic Energy steel tongue drum. It uses an A
Akebono Pentatonic scale.
and the notes, the lowest notes are A, which is also the home pitch, B, C, E. So those are the lowest pitches.
Just going around the instrument, there's A an octave above, there's B, C, E, B, C, and F.
Okay. And if you had a music studio and you were investing in tongue drums, such as what we do, is there a reason you would like this particular one to be part of your collection?
So when I was first looking at tongue drums, I have never heard of the A Akebono scale before. It's a common pentatonic scale that is used in meditation. On some videos it's described as more serious sounding than A minor. Honestly, I just hear this as just having a couple pitches different. 'Cause scales, after all, are just collections of notes. One aspect that did appeal to me, no matter where you start playing this instrument, it doesn't really have a home pitch. Now, that's not quite true. I always hear this lowest A as the home pitch, no matter what I do. It's just that the lower pitch than the other pitches, the fact that there's an octave A which reinforces A as the home pitch. To me, let's face it, it's a scale that uses A as the home pitch. It's still very cool. It differs from the A minor pentatonic scale, in which you have a B in there that you can use, so that makes it a little bit different. Whereas with the A minor pentatonic scale, you have some more emphasis on the D in that, and so it's a real small difference, but this is a beautiful sounding instrument. And I don't find that if I play, let's say if I start over here on B, that I've really established B as any kind of home pitch. I guess for some people it might, because again it's the lowest pitch, but I'm not really finding that as anything particularly special about the scale. I just find it's a rather attractive sounding instrument altogether.
And for those people who are new to tongue drums, you can typically tell which is your home pitch or deepest note by looking at the size of the tongues themselves.
Exactly. So the longer and the larger the tongue on the instrument, the lower the pitch.
And what we're referring to as tongues, for those of you who haven't figured it out, is this here. These are all the tongues on the tongue drum.
Right.
So if someone wanted to purchase this particular drum, where would they be able to find it?
As of 2021, I would recommend looking for it through some instrumental companies, Musician's Friend, possibly Sweetwater, possibly Guitar Center. It's not really an instrument that you find so commonly on Amazon.
Probably not something you'll find commonly in your local sound shop either, I wouldn't think.
Yeah. Now, I didn't have to wait very long for this instrument. The little tongue drums that I have that we'll also show in our next videos, those Meinl Sonic Energy, they took about a while. They took about maybe 3 months to get to me. This one, as soon as I wanted it, it was shipped to me and came to me right away.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably because some of those, I believe you said, were coming from China. And
Oh, no. This one is actually from Thailand.
This one's from Thailand, and it came.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good
So
to
these
know.
instruments are made in Thailand.
That's good to know. So I see that you're playing it on a stand here, and for those of you again who might be unfamiliar with tongue drums, they do have an open bottom which allows it to resonate.
Let's take a look. I can show you. So very quickly, there it is. You can see also this one has some built-in little rubber feet that, so if you do put it on a table, you're elevating it, so you get a nice sound if you just play it on a plain hardwood table, for instance. That's what the stand looks like that I have for it. Doesn't look like it would hold it, and actually it is wonderfully stable on there. Reminds me for some reason of some kind of like a bicycle seat, right? So that's what I am playing it on, so we get a lovely sound with it.
And I assume you can also play this with your hand.
Oh, this is a great instrument for hand drumming. So, you know, you can hand drum if your hands aren't particularly strong. This is a wonderful instrument as far as if you're interested in tongue drum. Some of the littler ones I would not recommend hand drumming if you have any kind of issues with your hands not being quite strong enough to hit the notes. But here, with a little bit of microphoning, I get a beautiful sound. These can also be amplified, so there's no electric outlet for it, so you do have to buy a kit to do it, and there's a way to do that without drilling the instrument. So, but I personally, I play these a lot, hand drumming using just simply a microphone. Boosting the sound is about it, maybe adding a little bit of resonance. It's a beautiful instrument with that resonance added. So not only do you get sounds from playing the tongues, but you also have some sounds up by what is called like the apron of the tongue drum. So you have
You might
sounds
need
up there.
mallets so they can really hear those.
You could do it, yeah, and there are also some finger mallets that you can use. You can also use your nails. It has a great sound with your finger, just a little bit of your fingernails on it. So you get various hand drumming sounds, which makes these so appealing for even beginning tongue drum players who want to start playing right away.
And I guess the last question I have for you is, would you play us out?
I will play us out happily.
And remember, if you like this video, we have various tongue drum videos on our site for you to take a look at, where we showcase each and every one of the tongue drums that we have in our studio.